Happy New Year. It is 2025. It is hard to believe. 2024 was a whirlwind and I'm ready for the new year. It's the new year, same me. I'm Adrienne with Mom Life with Adrienne. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3 from Northern Ohio. Technically, I'm a work-from-home mom now, but that's a whole nother story. And then also, Brian is working from home most of the time. Sometimes he does go into the office, so we are sharing this space. I have cleaned it up to get rid of his stuff and make it clean and organized for me. But he'll be back home tomorrow, so it'll be a hot mess again. But either way, we are going to discuss goal setting today. So it's 2025, it's a new year, it's new goals, new intentions, and a new word of the year. Do you guys do a word of the year? I'm opening my laptop. Don't worry, because I just had a great thought. I've done word of the year since, I'm reading my blog because it's all organized, since 2020. And 2020, my word of the year was focus. And that was the best year that I ever had being a stay-at-home mom, but with a side hustle. 2021 was joy, and that was even before the whole 2021 happened. 2022 was more. 2023, I didn't pick a word. 2024, I wanted to be intentional. And 2025, my word of the year is simplify. So why simplify? I feel like I personally am at a state, there's just too much. And I know this is going to contradict itself when we go through my actual goals for 2025. It is 2 pages long, but I have my goal and then I've broken it down. So Google defines simplify as make something easier to do or understand. Make things easier. That's what we want to do. We want to simplify from my routines and my rhythms of how I'm doing things. I want to simplify that instead of being all over the place. And I say this as today is the 9th, and it has been a hard year already, getting back into a routine and finding that new routine and rhythms for me and my family. And I think part of that is today's Thursday. On Monday, they were so hyped to go back to school. And I mean that as my kids were ready. They knew break was over. And then we had a snow day on Monday. So it just completely threw everything out of whack. And now every morning we have woke up with more snow. So it's like they don't want to go to school. They're not ready to get back into the routine. And even on Monday when we had our snow day, we did not have enough snow. I'm in Northern Ohio. I'm on the west side. We're not in the main lake effect snow where they get incredible amounts that you don't know how much is going to come and it all comes at once. We may have got 2 inches that day, spread out. It was by no means a reason to have a snow day, but the snow band was hitting when school was starting. So for the safety of the kids is why they did it. But let's see, what else? I also want to simplify everything in my house. We have lived here for 3 years, and I had all of the intentions before we moved to declutter everything, and I didn't. I had a 1-year-old newborn at home. We moved a lot quicker than I anticipated. There was so many different things of why decluttering didn't happen. So there's been stuff that's been sitting in our basement for these 3 years that we lived here that we haven't touched, that just need to go. So it's really coming to the point of simplifying and getting rid of it. So how am I going to simplify? I'm going to declutter. I've started, and we're going to start next week, once a week, going to drop off. I also have a donation drop off. I'm not doing Goodwill, don't come at me, but a local donation where the money goes back to the community. And then I have some stuff that I'm going to sell on Marketplace, wherever, whatnot. And then we also have a half-price book by us. And I know you don't get much for it, but there's books that I've read and books that we don't need. I do some on Poshmark, but not Poshmark. Tango books. I do have some on there, but like kids books, I know they're not going to get much for them, but I'm just going to take them and sell them at our half price books. Let's see. Routines. Simplify. I need to get predictable with my routines. This morning, I had to get up at 5 o'clock to go get my daughter. Yes, I pick her up at 6 o'clock, so I have to leave at 5:30. So that just gives me that little bit of time to wake up. But I need to make myself get up and have my time in the morning for me that I thrive on, whether it be my gratitude, Bible, devotional journaling, or getting in that workout. I thrive on that. Then commitments. Doing what brings me joy. How often do we say yes to something that we really do not want to do? So I'm going to work on saying no. And simplify. Time blocking my work. So I have, where is it? It may be in the other room because I've been working in the other room. I have a time blocker that is broken down by the hour of where I want to be, what I want to do in that time, so I don't get squirrel and get distracted. The other day, I was doing something and I was multitasking so much that everything took so much longer. And I just need to stay focused. I need to not have 50 screens up. I need to not be scrolling at the same time and be prepared for what I am doing. So that is how I'm going to simplify with my word of the year. Beyond that, I have goals. And with that, this year I turned 40, and I know that is no way old, but to me it's a big milestone, and there's a lot I want to achieve and accomplish before I'm 40. And it's all doable. Obviously, I want to be the healthiest me, and I've had setbacks with eating and working out and injuries, but I'm working little by little and know that it takes time. And I don't want to be so scattered. So we're just going to simplify and break everything down. So the past few years, I have gone back and forth between like just doing a word of the year and going off that, and then writing goals, and then actually like breaking down my goals. And I know for me personally, I do better when I break down my goals. So when we're going to jump into my goals of 2025, what the goal is and how I am breaking it down. But first, I'm going to show you my goals for the year. If you want to pause, you can pause. Okay, goals for 2025 and simplifying. So first off, healthiest year ever. How am I going to do this? Okay, we're going to work on drinking 40 ounces of water. This is, I've done 16, 20, and then this will be 20 when I'm done with that so far today, and it's only 1 o'clock. So we are doing well with that. So far this month, I've been doing good with the water. Sleep 7+ hours. That I've been hitting out of the park because I've been sleeping a little bit too much and hitting that snooze. So I need to find that happy medium of getting enough sleep, but still being productive. Workout 4 times a week. So I am doing the Ladies Edge workout, which I love. It is 23 minutes a day. It's a new workout 5 days a week. And then on Saturdays is a live workout. So technically with them, I could do a different workout 7 or 6 days a week and Sunday be a rest day. My goal, because I know that's above and beyond for where I'm at right now, is 4 times a week. So far, I'm doing well. I think I've done four times so far. I mean, we're on week 2. So yes, I am. If I work out Friday and Saturday, I will be good. So we're on the right track. Okay, stop eating because I'm bored. I'm struggling with that. There are still cookies in this house. Alexa, why is Alexa talking to me? Okay, I don't know where I left off. Let's see. So I'm on the right track for 4 times a week of working out. Stop eating because I'm bored. So that one is, there's still cookies in the house. There's a few snacks, but I'm not like drawn to it. It's mostly chocolate and cookies. So the plan is this weekend to purge and get rid of all of that. But I did buy, I can't think of the brand, but I bought popcorn. So that's a healthy snack when I just need something to munch on. And I've also been working on more protein and being more planning with my eating so that it's not, I'm bored, what do I want to eat? Okay, skincare morning and night. Basic, wash my face, take off my makeup, put on, I do a toner, and then moisturizer. Very simple, but I've been bad at this. And if you would have known me 2 years ago, I never took my contacts out. Last year's goal was to take my contacts out. Yes, I know it's bad. We're not getting into that. I now, with over the last year taking them out every night, it bothers me if my contacts are in too long. So we're working on the skincare. For the most part, it's been getting done at least once a day, but most of the time twice. Take my vitamins, probiotic, and collagen. So I have a probiotic pill that I take, and I notice that if I do not take it, that it does upset my stomach. Like then my stomach's off with this wonderful gut health that I take with my vitamins in the morning. And we're normally really good about that, but I just want to make sure we stay consistent with it. And then collagen, I have a scoop of collagen that I put in my coffee in the morning. It's not just hair, skin, and nails. It is also joints. And I notice if I don't use it for a few days, like if I run out and don't buy more, then I do feel it in my joints. So we are going to focus on making sure we always have that and don't run out. And most of my vitamins, my probiotic, and my collagen is from the wellness box. So it just ships to me every month. This one's a big one. 10,000 steps 3 times a week. I did not get a walking pad for Christmas, but it is one of my goals to save up for one. And so I can walk more and be more intentional in the house. But my goal is 10,000 3 times a week. I may change that if I do get a walking pad or a treadmill to be able to do it. And then the big, like, I hate when, and I'm guilty of the scale and like, I want to lose X amount of pounds, whatever. Yes, I want to lose weight. I want to lose 25 pounds. And in reality, it's 2 pounds a month. I know it's doable. It's not far out. And I know it is a healthy range for me. I'm not just picking, oh, I want to be 100 pounds or 110 pounds. It is a healthy number for me. Next, read 120 books. Some people that be like, oh my God, that is so many books. It really is not. That equals 10 books a month. And that's normally where I'm at. So far this month, again, it's the 9th. I'm 4 books done. And that doesn't include every day I want to read a personal development book. Or not every day. Every month, my goal is to read a personal development. And then every day I read a devotional. And those will be added into my reading. And I also love audiobooks. And now that the kids are back in school and I'm doing things, I'm doing a lot more audiobooks again. So, 120 books, 1 personal and 1 devotional a day. Less scrolling. Who's guilty? Me. I do have limits on my phone. But then I just put the password in and overdo it. I don't remember who it was. I think it was Allison. Allison Golden. I love her. But I think it was her that said at one time that she gives somebody else, her husband, her password, or he sets the password for the time limits on her phone so that she can't just overrule it herself. And I think I need to do that because I do have like half an hour limits for each app kind of thing, but then I overrule it. But that's also because right now I'm doing marketing for social media for another company, and that also pertains to my phone. But beyond that, my no phone is now no phone between 4 and 7. So once the kids are home, so it'd be like 3:40. It's one thing if I'm taking a picture, if I'm recording for a video or something like that. Beyond that, we're not scrolling, we're not playing on our phone. We are getting rid of that time frame. Okay, learn 12 new things. I will share more on this one later, as well as the do 25 things in 2025 5. So the learn 12 new things is cooking, crocheting, and something else. I don't remember. I'll have to, I have it all written down. It's set to come out on the blog next week and the week after, I believe. But I will do new videos on those. Same with the do 25 things, or just 25 things I want to do in 2025, from time as a family with date nights and vacation and whatnot. But I will dive into those in the next few weeks. So if you are not subscribed, be sure to subscribe so we can chat about those. Okay, daily refresh on the Bible app. The last 2 years I have done the Bible recap. I never thought, if you would have asked me 4 years ago if I would ever read the Bible, if I would ever go to church, the answer would have been no. And I had a girlfriend who invited me during 4 years ago, with everything going on, to a virtual Bible study, and we read Choose Joy. Do I have that book? I don't think I do. I do not see it. I thought I did. Okay, I must have it on my ebook, on my Kindle. Okay, but 4 years ago we did Choose Joy in an online community, which is still happening and running today. And if you are looking for an online virtual Christian community where we're just reading devotionals and keeping each other accountable, let me know and I can get you linked up with that link. But I did that. Been doing that for 4 years. And then somebody, I think it was another blogger, said, let's read the Bible in a year. Let's do the Bible recap with Tara Lee Cobble. So for the last 2 years, I've done that. I've learned so much. I started the study guide, never really finished the study guide. It just didn't feel right for me, but I still did so much. This year, I don't feel like I want to do a full-on read the Bible, but I am doing more diving into each chapter. Right now, I am doing who am I doing? Doing a January Bible challenge that we are diving into Mark. So with that, learning the Gospel of the Mark summary, answering questions, learning more in that. But beyond that, I still feel like I need something extra, because this sometimes just doesn't happen and I just want something daily, because Mark's only 16 days and then I have to figure out what I'm doing from there. But the Bible app has a daily refresh and it takes about 5 minutes to do. And there's videos and reading, and I'm loving that so far. So that's where we're at. Okay. Relationships and motherhood. First up, date night with Brian once a month. Sounds easier said than done. Now that I have a 13-year-old, she can watch them for a little bit. Kind of have both of our families on board with sleepovers so that we get like the full-on date night. We planned for that last year and it didn't happen. This year I want to do intentional time with each kid once a week, whether it be taking my oldest to a coffee shop or just sitting down and communicating and playing games with the kids, or more playing Barbies, playing Legos, whatever it may be, but being intentional with each kid for like 30 minutes once a week. Date night with a girlfriend. And not always in a group setting. Sometimes you just need that one-on-one time with your friends. Family vacation for Disney World. So I turned 40 this year, and I am a Disney adult, and I'm not afraid to admit it. If you ask Brian, I am married to Mickey Mouse, and we are planning another Disney trip. We normally go every year, every other year. So I'm excited for that. I want a family weekend away. A weekend away with Brian, and then a weekend at the farm. We have family who owns a farm down in Kentucky, and we all just love going. 1, we want chickens. 2, they have cows. And 3, it's just relaxing to step away from it all. Okay, household goals. Full house, declutter, purge. How am I going to do this? Declutter room by room. Donate anything that isn't worth $20. So I would love to sell everything and make money, but the aggravation, the stress of posting it especially on Marketplace, which is the easiest place to do. But how often do you post something and somebody says they're going to come pick it up and they don't? So is it worth the time and the effort? No. So just the bigger things. Otherwise, I am part of a free group on Facebook that I can post stuff to get rid of, and then just donate to our local donation center. Sell books, again, on Pango Books, some of the better ones, and then our local half-price books. And then throw away tracker. So I printed out a 365-day tracker. If you sign up for my newsletter, I can get you a copy of that. The link will be down below for that. But each day I am picking something random and just throwing it away. Whether it be papers. Like, so today I organized. So I went through, I don't know if you can see these, the kids, like, papers we save for a little while, like a different reading papers or different activities that are going on, and I went through those, which I thought I did like over Christmas, but I must not have, because there was a lot of stuff to get rid of. So that is done, but it's every day just something different to do. Take down all the wallpaper. Our house is from 1984. It has not been updated beyond what we have done. If you go back to videos from a year ago, there was beautiful blue floral wallpaper in here. We still have wallpaper in our foyer, in our kitchen, the upstairs hallway, and the master bedroom. Oh, and then the kids' bathroom. I think that's it. But the goal is to get rid of all the wallpaper. Even if it's not updating everything right now, that's a start. But we have gotten rid of the wallpaper in the office, in the formal dining room, in the living room, in the kids' bedrooms. Before we moved in, we did paint those. And then in the half bath we did. And thankfully my mom bought a steamer, and it is great at removing wallpaper. But it is still, some of the wallpaper in this house, being that it's original, the builder must have put on the wallpaper, because when you take it off, there's no paint. It's just straight on drywall, so it rips drywall. So it's just not the funnest. Without the steamer, it's a lot harder, but it's still, there's a lot of work that goes into it, taking it off. And our foyer has 18-foot ceilings, so that one we're gonna have to work on, because that, I'm not climbing up that ladder. Okay. Buy less bread. So for the month of January, I'm doing a no store-bought bread challenge. And this exempts Anna's sandwich bread, honey wheat, for her sandwiches for school, until I get her to love my homemade bread. But I'd rather have her eat than her not eat lunch. But so with that, we are converting. I'm a sourdough girl. We do artesian bread. We do bagels. I want to make tortillas. I want to learn to do hamburgers and hot dog buns, and then swap more food for one homemade item a month. So we already do homemade butter. We don't buy waffles anymore. We don't buy like the mini muffins. There's a bunch we don't buy, but each month I want to do one additional thing and just add that to our rotation of things we don't buy that are healthier for you and less processed and cheaper. And with that, each month I will break down what I am doing when I do my monthly goals. Okay, finances. This won't be a quick one, just run through what my goals are. So pay off one credit card, start a savings account. I used to have one and like the bank closed it. I don't know why. Save $1,000 and then do 2 no spend months and every month a low spend month. So January, again, we're doing a no spend month. If it's not essential, we're not buying it. Do I need new clothes? No, we just got a whole bunch of stuff for Christmas. So just limiting what we do. And with that, before someone says, how do you not have a savings account? I personally do not have a savings account. As a family, we have a savings account. So that's, just one thing different I want to do. My last category is business related, Mom Life with Adrienne, the whole works of what Mom Life is. I am partnered with the wellness company. I sell things on Etsy. I sell bread out of my home. I do collaborations, that kind of stuff. So first is earn $2,000 with the wellness company. It's not my big business. It's not what I'm focused on, but just having that on the back burner. Earn $1,000 with Etsy. I need to get into doing more digital products is really what I need to do. Earn $500 selling bread. Get 10 new collaborations. Do a monthly freebie, which if you are part of my newsletter, you do get the freebies with that already. And then grow my socials. So my goal for Instagram is 10,000. Right now I'm at 4,447. My goal for TikTok is 1,000. Right now I'm at 162. TikTok I've kind of like put on hold. Is TikTok going away in a week? Is it not going away in a week? I really have not posted much on there beyond the Elf on the Shelf. That's a whole other story. But if TikTok stays around, I do want to grow that. Grow my YouTube. My goal is 1,000. And right now I'm at 304. And then also grow momlifewithadrienne.com blog. I don't know. I need to figure out where my numbers are for that and redo that. But those also, last year I did things a little bit different, and I just want to share some of my organization. So I have all of I started in April with my yearly goal for last year, and then each month if I met my goal. I'm still going to continue this, but this just stays in the office. And now that I'm not in the office all the time, I used to hang a check-off sheet. But I'm not in here to see it as my reminder. But I always have my planner with me. It's a happy planner. It's the Bambi edition. I do the school year from July through June, and it's just what works for me. And being that I have kids in school, it works. In my planner, I have my monthly spread of all our appointments, and then I do a daily to-do list. Mark that off. I am a pen to person girl. I am a highlighter queen. I try to be as much organized as I can, and my planner is always with me. So in the back of my planner, I have my monthly bills. The next tab is passwords, so I'm not showing you that one. Okay. Then I'm doing my yearly goals. I have to finish writing them up. So the yearly goals, then my monthly goals, and here I'm going to check them off because I will have this with me. My 25 things to do that I can mark off as well. And then 12 things to learn. And then the next tab are the books that I read. Again, that used to be something that I kept in the office, but now that I won't be in the office as much, the office will be the dining room, the couch, the coffee shop. But I will always have my planner with me. But if you are new here, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching my video. What do you pick a word of the year? If you do, what is your word? And what are your goals for the year? And hope you have a great day.